Hey everybody, this is the Wednesday video. Uh, um, so don't forget that these are now on Wednesdays instead of Tuesdays, and not as random as they were. Still, I haven't live streamed for a little bit, but I've been, dealing with stuff, and I've been trying to get some stuff together. So it's all, it's a big mess. I did start school yesterday, so I'm back full time student, which is pretty good because it's gonna keep me on the right path, and it's just better for me, I guess you could say. It gives me that sense of purpose or like a goal to achieve. Obviously, I already have goals to achieve, like, the weight loss and, still working on my voice because if I really focus on it, I can make myself kind of happy with my voice. But when I don't focus on it, like it goes back down to my chest. And that's something that I know I've said this in like a lot of videos, but I freaking hate. But I just have an issue sometimes when, I'm at work and it's a little bit louder of an environment. So for me to talk louder, I feel like I have to release my grip on my higher pitched voice. Stepfather is like really hard of hearing, so I was raised in a household where you had to speak up. When I'm speaking, I tend to increase my volume, and I don't really like it, but it's the way it is. But that's another thing that I'm throwing in with my voice training, is that I need to actually control that also. Then I'm an excited person, like a really easily excitable person. So like when I start talking and I'm like in the moment, I'll actually raise my voice even more, which causes me to go deeper in my voice. As you can tell throughout the videos, I do this too. I have a hard time controlling it. It just kind of fluctuates constantly. But, it's something that I'm working with, and it's fine. It's fine. But, anyways, the topic that I want to talk about is how I'm a people pleaser. And all through my life, I have, focused on the happiness and the well being of others and not really myself. And when you lose track of yourself, it can make things worse because you can't really help others fully unless you're helping yourself be healthy. And that's where I kind of lost track. And obviously, I'm dealing with issues because of that. But for me, it's not only like, trying to make somebody else happy, but it ties to my emotions also. Where I get emotionally hurt and I hold on to other people's pain and feelings, and I shouldn't do that because, for one, if somebody lives a lifestyle that they live and they don't want to correct certain things about it, me being upset for them is not really, going to help either situation. Even in school when I was younger, I would avoid my own conflicts, my inner conflicts with myself by focusing on others and their needs. And if I could bring a smile to somebody's face, or if I could lighten the day for just one person, it would help me deal with my own issue. Not really help, because I would be using it to avoid my issues. So over time, my issues just kind of piled up. And, so there's been just so much stuff going on out in the hallway right now. But, hopefully that's all dealt with and it won't be a bother. So let's continue this video. Part of being a people pleaser is sometimes when you want to please others and you go out of your way for it and you're trying to make their day better, and then something happens and it doesn't work out. It's something that is like a virus. It sits down inside of you and it's just a plague, and it just takes over your emotional status. I've gone out of my way a lot, and I feel like I've kind of damaged who I really am because of it, because I've spent so much time focused on other people when really I shouldn't have. I should have been working on me this whole time. And that's the reason why now that I am working on me and I'm actually working on making me better and focused on my health and what I want in life and where I want to be, um, it feels very strange I'm because I was in a pattern of always being there to help everybody else out. And now, since I'm kind of stepping back from that to make sure that I'm, the best that I can be, I just feel like sometimes something's missing. And although it's not necessarily a bad thing, because there was a big part of my life designated to doing this anything and everything for everybody else, but now it's so focused on me, but I just don't know how to make me the better me. If that makes any sense at all, because I just know that I just went on a little riff there. So working on myself with that, obviously I have the issue with my weight and other things, which I think I'm doing pretty good at losing weight because I've been, keeping track and it keeps on going down, so that's good. But also at the same time, my health is not really improving. So there's some kind of mix up there that I cannot really grasp onto yet. So I really, really need to do that. But ever since I've been focusing on myself and, kind of cut back from my people pleasing, it's been to a point where I have to avoid certain confrontations or conflicts or because of me trying to stay on course with who I am. Although I do this, and this is not like a direct contact where I lose my focus of myself. So this is just, easy for me to put information out there, basically share who I am, and hopefully that it can lead others in a better direction, or people can figure out that, it's not the end. There's always something that's going to happen, and you just have to wait for it. And everything that I have going on right now has been kind of traumatic to me. Like it's really hitting hard with what I'm doing right now. And probably that's one of the main reasons that my health is being so affected right now, is probably because of what I have going on that's outside my control right now. But, and don't get me wrong, during this time, I have had really bad thoughts about, life and other aspects. But I keep on thinking that, you never know what tomorrow is going to bring. And, you can be so down one day, but then the next day, you can meet somebody, or you can be involved with a new group, or you can, simply just have a beautiful, wonderful day. And don't get me wrong. One of the things that I focused on during my younger years, when I was talking to people and I would kind of, boost their morale, is, never focus on the negative. Always focus on the positive. My car broke down on me the other day, and for, a little bit, a little bit more than a little bit. I did have this little spot where I felt like, great, what else is going to happen today? And when you do stuff like that, you're actually, in the back of your mind, looking for things to go wrong. So you're going to notice those things that go wrong. When really you should just be like, hey, this is happening, deal with it and get it over with. Because if that's the worst thing that happened during the day, it's, a gift. Because things can get so much worse so quick, and there's so much bad out in the world. So long as you stay focused on the good things, no matter how small they are. Okay, there was a storm today, but the weather, the air was unbelievable. The temperature felt great. There was a nice little steady breeze. Yeah, it rained and it thunderstormed, and I couldn't go do what I had to do today. I missed an appointment because of it. But still, I relaxed, and I got some schoolwork done, and I got some other things taken care of. And it's because of that bad weather that prevented me from going out and doing what I had to do that I got caught up on some stuff that I needed. So, it sucked because one thing went wrong, but really I took it and made it a positive, and it was just better. Although I feel like, my health is getting better, my weight is getting better, and my health is improving. My weight is actually getting better, so I should be thankful for that, and I should applaud myself for how much I have lost so far since I've been focused on this. My health, on the other hand, there's still, things that I need to correct, and I'm going to, and it's all about learning. I've never really been able to be one of those people that can concentrate on, the carbs, the blah, 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 the protein, and then the starches, and, the good carbs, or whatever, the good fats and the bad fats and all that. Like, I never got into that. Not that I couldn't get into it, but just because I've never really focused on it. So it's never been like a thing that stuck up here because I didn't really care about it before. But now, since something's happened, I've been caring about it, and I've been learning about it, and I can share information about it because I've studied it so much now, where I'm actually making a healthier diet for myself. And I used to avoid cooking or anything like that. I used to just maybe do like microwave stuff at the most, and maybe spaghetti. But realistically, that's not the best option for me. I need to buy chicken. I need to buy vegetables. I need to make something and make it for the week, and then just have it there, instead of just getting stuff that's frozen foods and just and I'm not saying anything bad about that. The reason why I'm saying that it's an issue for me is because of my health, and I need to take control over that. And I know that this started out as the people pleaser video, and that's like the whole thing, but I believe that my health has gotten so bad because of all of that, because of me only focusing on everybody else and not taking my own life into my own hands. I existed most of my life just for everybody else and not for myself. For the most part, I never gave myself the credit that I deserved. And I never, you taking the transition thing, I avoided that for so long that I think it caused me to have health issues, because I was doing everything for everybody else and not letting me be who I really was. So I pushed it down and had, all this anxiety and stress flare up and depression. And I think it's just been tearing my health down so bad because I never faced it. I just kind of let it build up and destroy me from within. So that's something that I learned, and I don't want that for anybody else. And you only have the one life, so whatever you do, make sure that you come first and nobody else comes first. And if somebody doesn't like something that you like, or if somebody has an issue with something that you are doing, fuck them, because it's not really their decision. And or even in this time, being gay and trying to become married and still having issues because people have problems with it, I don't see the point, because people need to understand that there are so many people on this planet, and not everybody is going to be the same. Not everybody is going to get along. But really, when you go out of your way to harm, maybe not physically, but go out of your way to take somebody else's rights away, or go out of your way to kind of affect somebody else's life in a bad way, that kind of makes you a shitty person. Because it doesn't matter if somebody gay is trying to get married. That's not going to affect your life. And if me using female's bathroom, that's not going to affect your life. And there's been no record of any transgender person having an issue in the bathrooms. So people that are against it are the ones that are having the problems. They are the problems because they're willing to like cause issues where there's no issues. Transgender people do not give a shit about what's going on in the bathroom with other people. So just let everybody use the bathroom like they're supposed to. I mean, shit. They're bathrooms. Freaking bathrooms. That's all that they are, is bathrooms. Anyways. A little bit of a tangent there, but I'm going to go ahead and stop that. But I'm going to end this video. So, please don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, share, do the things. Visit when I do some live streams. Hopefully we can get some people involved and, make it a thing. And also, you can subscribe here, somewhere over here. And there's another video over here. And I will see you next time. Bye.